Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Cody Boring Rhodes, Cody Boring Rhodes. Whoa. Anyway, Froxers, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy FROX, whatever you want to call me. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another review of Blue Trash. Okay, 3 hours of Blue Trash. And tonight on SmackDown, we got WWE official, a fatal four-way match to determine number one contender for number one contender who's going to fight for a WWE Undisputed Championship at Royal Rumble. And these superstars are Randy Orton, Damian Priest, Trick Williams, and Sami Zayn. It's going to be Sami Zayn. Why you can't have Sami Zayn? It's Royal Rumble, and especially it's going to take place from Saudi, and Saudi belongs to Sami Zayn, so that's why he's in that fatal four-way match. It was still the garbage, but still there's something to talk about. So let's start reviewing this Blue Trash. All right, so let's just get into it without further ado, and here we go. All right, so the show kicks off with Drew McIntyre, and bro, Drew McIntyre comes out, and man, he gets an insane pop. Like the crowd is chanting for him, and man, I gotta point out this because that Undisputed Championship is looking absolutely stunning on Drew McIntyre. I feel like I'm watching a true champion. I'm not kidding. But I know WWE doesn't care about Drew McIntyre. I don't know if you watched my last video or not, where I exposed Triple H, like what he did with Drew McIntyre. If you don't know, let me tell you. So I think it was a crowd, a couple of days ago, Cody Rhodes beats Drew McIntyre in a live event, in a live show right there in Europe. Okay, bro? The WWE and Triple H, they did a blunder with Drew McIntyre, the newly crowned WWE Undisputed Champion, and they made him lose to former champ at a live show. That is the respect, that is the value of your new Undisputed Champion. Man, like, are you kidding me? That's your Undisputed Champion, and you treat him like this? Oh man. Anyway, if you didn't watch that video, go and watch that video where I exposed Triple H for what he did with Drew McIntyre. Okay, bro. Talking about this, bro. Like I said, that title was looking absolutely stunning on Drew McIntyre. It seems to me like a true champion, a true Undisputed Champion. And Froxers, I'm being honest, this title looked more beautiful on Drew McIntyre than Cody Rhodes, and that's a fact in reality. Anyway, so Drew McIntyre comes out and he made his grand entrance. Then he makes his grand entrance, and he gets into the ring, and then he grabs the mic and he grabs the mic, and then he basically says, "I wanna thank you." First he talks about his fans, all the love and support and the messages he's getting from his fans, and then he immediately turns to their fans and says, Screw you, where were you when the Roman Reigns was beating me? Roman Reigns was making my life hell. Where were you? Screw you, where were you when CM Punk was kicking my ass? Where were you? So basically he shows his hateable heel character, and Drew McIntyre, like I already said, he's top notch. He's killing at playing a hateable heel character. So he was saying all that stuff. Then he talks about Cody Rhodes, and he says, former champion Cody Rhodes. He says, I know, Cody, you are backstage, but the fact that you're not going to get a rematch of this Undisputed Championship. Okay, so go and just cry in the corner. And after this, he basically saying all that stuff, and then out of nowhere we get to see Randy Orton. Okay, bro, so Randy Orton comes out, and then Randy Orton grabs the mic, and he basically says, standing there. Then Drew McIntyre says, do you come to congratulate me? And then Randy Orton says, no, I came here to challenge you for that title and all that stuff. Then out of nowhere, oh my gosh, bro, that's the most disappointing thing happened in the segment. Out of nowhere, Jacob Fatu comes out, and he starts attacking on Drew McIntyre. This is stupid, bro. This is big stupidity from WWE. Like, it was going a good segment. As an opener segment, it was a good segment until Jacob Fatu interfered in this segment, bro. This is this is bad, bro. This is horrible. Why you treat Jacob Fatu to ruin this segment? I don't understand why they just pushes these superstars like Jey Uso and Jacob Fatu. These two are both similar. They even look similar, bro. They don't say a couple of words on mic. Okay, bro. They sucks at wrestling scale, and Jacob Fatu's hype is gone, and I don't know, bro, what's WWE gonna do with him? But like I said, he attacked Drew McIntyre. Meanwhile, all this happening at ringside, out of nowhere, The Miz comes out, and he hit what's called skull crushing finale on Randy Orton, and that's how we got our first match with Randy Orton versus The Miz for that. It was a qualifying match for that fatal four-way that WWE is going to. Officially, that was going to take place. That match going to take place at what's called SNME before Royal Rumble. So this was a match for Randy Orton. This was a match between Randy Orton and The Miz, and of course, Randy Orton. I know Randy Orton is not at his top level. He's not working good in WWE. WWE is not pushing him, but still, he is better than The Miz. So that's why Randy Orton easily gets the win here, and he beat The Miz. Okay, in this match. So that's why he qualified for that fatal four-way match. And that's how this opener segment with the match ends. Okay, bro. I will say this was a opener segment was good until that Jacob Fatu interfered in that segment. And the Miz match, what do I say about this? Yeah, I just can't understand, bro. Why Randy Orton has to wrestle in this matches, like filler matches with the Miz, and the Miz sucks, man. The Miz should, leave this company and should, the Miz should retire and he should live a happy life staying at home. Okay, bro, because he's doing nothing in WWE, and WWE nobody cares about the Miz. Okay, bro. So that was it. So after this segment, so that's how this segment with this match ends. Okay, bro. So after this segment, we got a backstage promo of why it sucks. And man, I'm gonna skip this promo. I'm gonna skip this promo because this promo sucks. This why team sucks, and I'm not gonna waste your time by explaining this boring AF segment to you. Okay, bro. So I'm gonna skip this segment. So next up, after this segment, we got a filler match on the show. We got our first filler match on the show because it is 3-hour SmackDown. So we started getting filler matches, and it was a tag team women's match. It's between Julia and her sidekick versus Alexa and Charlotte. And what do I say about this match? I'm speechless here. You know what, FROX? The thing is that WWE's women's roster in Monday Night Raw is good. Like the WWE Monday Night Raw has got some good female superstars, and they got good chemistry with themselves. But SmackDown sucks, man. SmackDown sucks at everything. Except some superstars like Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and a couple of more superstars, this complete roster is garbage, filled with garbage superstars and jobbers. I'm not gonna explain this match. It was a normal match, and Alexa and Charlotte get the win here, and that's how this match ends. And nothing much here to talk about, so let's just move on. All right. So next up, we got, oh my gosh, bro, I didn't even complete the first filler match, and here we got another filler backstage segment, and it is for the MFTs. So the MFTs, we got a backstage filler segment of MFTs, and like I said, I'm not gonna explain you this boring AF segment because I'm gonna. I don't care about what MFT can do in WWE, whatever they're doing. I don't know, they suck, and nobody cares about. So let's just move on. So next up, we got our Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes comes out and he delivers a promo where he basically talks about. He basically says he understands. He lost to Drew McIntyre in that 3 Series of Hell match, but he's not going to. But he said he's not going to challenge him for a rematch. Instead, he officials himself as a first participant of Royal Rumble 2026. I mean that men's Rumble match. Okay, bro. So Cody Rhodes official himself as a first opponent in men's Royal Rumble 2026 match is going to take place from Saudi Arabia. And you know what, FROXers? Like Cody is officially, like Cody is saying he's going to participate. He's going to enter in that Royal Rumble match. It had me shaking my mind, bro, because I'm in the doubt because I feel it's not going to that happen. Isn't WWE considering Cody Rhodes to win to make him another win, to give him another win of Royal Rumble 2026? I don't know, bro, because but I can smell that WWE is cooking something terrible like they did in 2025 Royal Rumble, bro. Like that was a disastrous Royal Rumble winner, okay, bro. And I cannot tolerate it. What's his name? Cody is Cody going to win that this year Rumble? I'm gonna go ballistic, bro, because this should not happen. Cody should just make an entrance Rumble just to make that Rumble match more star-studded, and that should be his job. That should be his job, not. And Triple H, you should not make him win that Rumble, okay, bro? If you do this, oh my gosh, if you do this, that's going to be a horrible decision, bro. After that, what we saw in 2025, that Jey Uso's disastrous one in Rumble 2025, oh my gosh, bro. So basically, he said all this, and after this, he's done. And anyway, so after this, we got a filler match. Again, we got another qualifying match for that fatal 4-way match, and it was between Trick Williams and Matt Cardona. And you know what? Matt Cardona is still a jobber. It doesn't matter. WWE signed him after 7 long years. I don't know, bro. But WWE, it's pretty much confirmed that WWE doesn't care about him. He's just a job. He's playing a jobber, and that's why he lost to Trick Williams in that match, and that's how Trick Williams qualified for that fatal 4-way match. Is going to that match that's going to take place at SNME right before Royal Rumble. Okay, bro. So that was the complete story of this match. So let's just move on. All right. Next up, oh my gosh, Jacob Fatu, the man who ruined the opener segment, comes out again to ruin another segment. And bro, what do I say about this freaking guy, man? I don't see what WWE, I don't understand, bro, what WWE see in these, what's called tribal chief guys related to Roman Reigns or those bloodline members, because Jacob Fatu is just an ordinary superstar. There's nothing special about him, okay, bro? He sucks at mic skills, he sucks at wrestling skills, bro, and he doesn't even look like a wrestler. Yeah, I understand there is a hype for him, in 2025, the first half of 2025, but his hype is gone, okay, bro? And now WWE has to relaunch him, and they're trying to do so. So anyway, so he grabs the mic and he basically straight up calls out Cody Rhodes. He says, "Cody, come out and fight me right now." Oh my gosh, bro! like you are challenging Cody Rhodes, and I think WWE playing that storyline where someone attacked on Jacob Fatu. I think that storyline that happened, that incident that happened 2 or 3 months ago. I don't know, bro. So after this, Cody Rhodes comes out and they had a brawl. They had a little brawl right there, and that's how they what's called the referees and the WWE officials praised them, and that's how WWE officials Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu for SNME match. And that's how WWE officials a match between Cody and Jacob Fatu for that Saturday night's main event right before Royal Rumble. And you know what? I don't understand why WWE's doing that as in the Saturday night's main event right before Royal Rumble thing, because like everyone is going to hype for everyone is hype and talks about Royal Rumble. No one really talks about that Saturday night's main event. That's I feel that for that first SNME thing is going to be another disastrous. Like we have been getting the past Saturday night's main event, okay, bro. So yeah, that was a complete story of this segment. So let's just move on, all right? Next up, we got a qualifying match for that fatal four-way match, and it was between Solo Sikoa and Damian Priest. And you know what, Froxers? I was a little bit skeptical about this match because I think WWE, who is going to be the WWE making him that win, giving him that win? Is it going to be Damian Priest, who sucked and who is completely destroying WWE, and or is it going to be Solo Sikoa, who is just playing who is just getting involved in that storyline with White Six? I don't know, bro. So it was a normal match. I didn't see the match. I'm honestly saying I didn't see the match, garbage match. But I knew he what's called Damian Priest managed to get the win here, and he beat Solo Sikoa in this match. That's how he qualified for that fatal four-way match. And after that match, what's his name? Uncle Howdy comes out and he attacks on what's called Solo Sikoa. Then his MFT's member came out and he attacked on Uncle Howdy, and that is the garbage taking place. I'm not gonna talk about, okay, bro. So let's just move on. All right. So after this match, oh my gosh, Carmelo Hayes comes out and he starts doing that same repetitive thing that Sami Zayn did, that Sami Zayn's been doing, and Sami Zayn and Ilya Dragunov has been doing for months. He's again started that open challenge thing, bro. I hate that open challenge thing. Like, that really completely destroyed the relevance of this open challenge thing. Like this thing only suits for John Cena, what he used to did with this title back in like 2015. I don't know, bro. But that open challenge thing only suits on John Cena, okay, bro. So I don't know what he's going to do. Anyway, so he gave an open challenge, and some random jobber accepts his challenge, and they had a match, and that's how Carmelo Hayes ends up winning that match easily. And there's nothing much to talk about, so let's just move on. So after this segment, we got another filler match between Jordynne Grace, who recently came on main roster, and I think she's a part of SmackDown, and she's having a match with what's called Chelsea Green, and it's obvious Jordynne Grace just came on main roster, so he's not going to lose this match. So that's how Jordynne Grace somehow managed to get victory in this match. And after this, I think it was for number one contender for that women's championship. And I think Jordynne Grace is going to challenge what's called Jade Cargill for that women's championship. And that I'm talking about that Jade Cargill who didn't defend that title for like 75 days. It's been like 2.5 months. She never defended a title. She never defended the title even once. Okay, bro. So that is the standard of that championship, and that is the standard of WWE SmackDown. That blue trash. Okay, bro. Anyway. So after this, we got our main event, the so-called epic main event of SmackDown. After watching so much garbage and trash, oh my gosh, we got Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov for a final match for that fatal four-way qualifiers. Okay, bro. So it was a good match. Like I personally like Ilya Dragunov. Like, his wrestling skills are good, and I recently talked about Sami Zayn in my videos where I talked about why he should not win that. Why Triple H should not even consider Sami Zayn to win that Rumble 2026, which is going to take place from Saudi Arabia. If you do that, this is going to be another disastrous like we saw in 2025. Okay, bro. Anyway, talking about this match was good. Like I said, and I thought maybe Ilya Dragunov could win in this match, but no, bro, I was wrong. What's called Sami Zayn somehow managed to get victory, and he beat Ilya Dragunov. And because Rotterdam was going to take place from Saudi Arabia, and Saudi, it belongs to Sami Zayn. That's why Sami Zayn qualified for that fatal four-way match, and Sami Zayn became the fourth member of that match. Okay, bro. So that's how WWE official fatal four-way match for that Saturday night's main event for that number one contender who's going to fight Drew McIntyre for that WWE Undisputed Championship at Royal Rumble 2026 in Saudi. Okay, bro. So that was the complete story of tonight's blue trash. Oh man, except one or two segments, this show, same as trash. This show was a complete garbage, like it used to in 2025. Nothing has changed, like I already said. Oh, so time to rate this thing. So I'm going to rate this show 1 out of 10, and if that one is only for that Drew McIntyre Randy Orton promo segment, that opener promo segment, except that promo segment, everything was garbage. Okay, bro. So yeah. That was the complete story of tonight's SmackDown. Tell me, guys, what you think about tonight's show. Do whatever you want to do, like, dislike, whatever you want to do. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, stay awesome. Have a good day. Bye.